Everything is fucked! Shit. The fuck am I gonna do, man? Huh? Yes. Thank you, mysterious benefactor Mark Manson. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get started. I'm ready to review the fuck out of this book. But before that though, time for the intro! I'm Kevin, baby, and welcome to The Hero Within. I'm rolling solo in this video, but don't worry, babies. Someone will be back in the next one. Today, what I want to share with you guys is the top 5 lessons of Everything Gets Struck, a book about hope. If you don't know who Mark Manson is, peep my top 5 review on his previous book, The Subtle Art, so you can get familiar. You smell me? Link is in the video description. Furthermore, if you haven't read this book yet, or you haven't been to Mark Manson's website yet, those are also in the description. Let's do this shit! Here are the top 5 lessons from Mark Manson's Everything Is Struck. Number 1, the uncomfortable truth. One day, you and everyone you love will die. And beyond a small group of people for an extremely brief period of time, little of what you say or do will ever matter. This is the uncomfortable truth of life. And everything you do or think is nothing but an elaborate avoidance of it. We are inconsequential cosmic dust, bumping and milling about on a tiny blue speck. We imagine our own importance. We invent our purpose. We are nothing. In other words, the universe doesn't care that I was almost homeless at one point, or that some of my friends and family have mental health issues or obstacles. I care. And because I care, I may assign some great cosmic meaning behind it. While Mark doesn't elaborate on the small group of people for an extremely brief period of time, similar to him, this channel, The Hero Within, is my psychological carrot on a stick. For Mark, it was the book that he wrote that I'm reviewing now. The story that I've concocted in my mind is that this channel both helps and entertains some people. Do I know that? Absolutely? Definitely not. But as they say, it's my story and I'm sticking to it. Lesson number 2. Human beings are emotionally driven, not logically driven. So Mark regales the tale of a man named Elliot. Elliot had a brain tumor, and once that tumor was removed, the part of his brain that was responsible for processing emotion went with it. As a result of that, he became indifferent to his work life, his family life, and pretty much everything else. Elliot's case questioned the very idea of self-control, which is that we can logically force ourselves to do things in our best interest instead of giving in to emotions. Case in point, some of my romantic relationships. In a particular case, I was dating a woman who logically was good for me, but I had the fear of missing out. It didn't end well. Mark writes that we have 2 brains, a thinking brain, which is logically driven, and a feeling brain, which is emotionally driven. Here's the thing though, the feeling brain is in control of the consciousness car, as he put it, with the thinking brain just kind of along for the ride, despite any protesting it might be making. So the key is that we have to have the 2 brains come together and work together, and not suppress one over the other. Lesson number 3, hope is fundamentally transactional. And that's not a good thing, sunshine. Mark describes hope as a bargain between one's current actions for some imagined pleasant future. Go to work and save money, cause that'll make you happy. Don't kill that person or you'll go to hell, etc. The badass philosopher, Immanuel Kant, realized that for us as human beings to possess consciousness is fucking amazing. For that we know of, we're the only beings in the universe that can direct existence, direct our own fate, have self-awareness, and have self-organization. From this realization, Kant came up with the formula for humanity. Act that you use humanity, whether you're a person or in the person of any other, always at the same time as an end, never merely as a means. This turns people from children to adults. To transcend this thing that we call hope, one must learn how to act unconditionally. As an example, I've learned how to be friends with a recent ex unconditionally. I care about her and respect her without expecting anything in return. And that's been damn near impossible for my exes in the past. And I also have friends that tell me how it is with no hesitation, whether I want to hear it or not. Number 4, pain is the universal constant of the human condition. Pain is the experience of life itself, with positive emotions being the temporary removal of pain and negative emotions being the temporary augmentation of it. I love this observation by Mark. So Mark says that we, just by existing, are forced to suffer, so we might as well learn how to suffer well. I choose to suffer for my health gains. Along with this channel and all the work that goes into that, I also choose to suffer for my familial relationships, my romantic relationships, and for my friendships. Mark also notes that the reason that everything appears to be fucked is that as a society, our tolerance for pain is diminishing rapidly. Instead of embracing a lifestyle that promotes fragility or robustness that resists change, what we should be aiming for is anti-fragility. So let's talk about anti-fragility. It's a system that actually grows stronger from stressors and outside pressures. An example is my friendship with Simone. That's anti-fragile, like a motherfucker. We had a time where our friendship was actually in jeopardy, but fortunately, we were able to mend bridges. And the experiences, both the ups and the downs, that made me realize just how important Simone is to me. And it's made our bonds that much stronger. Lesson number 5. The reign of artificial intelligence is inevitable. Might as well embrace that shit. Mark observes that we already use AI algorithms in our everyday life, whether it's GPS coordinates or savings that you obtain as being a rewards member in a grocery store, etc. And guess what? We like that shit. We rely on it. Also, Mark notes that yeah, there might be potential dangers with AI, but who are we to throw stones in a glass house? To paraphrase him, he questions, what do we know about the ethical treatment of animals, the environment, and each other? Pretty much nothing. When it comes to moral questions, humanity has historically flunked the test over and over again. Real shit. So, more likely than not, AI will handle the world and even us as a species way better than we do. I mean, shit. Can't get any worse, right? That's a fucking wrap! I forgot to mention this initially, but in case it wasn't made clear, I love the fuck out of this book. 2 thumbs the hell up. Did you like or dislike this book? Which lessons did you find useful? Please let us know in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching, fellow members of the Hero Nation. Hey, appreciate the love. And as always, if you enjoy our content, be sure to hit that like button, share amongst your friends, comment, and, you know, hopefully, smash that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll know when new content is coming out. Until the next time, continue to gain knowledge, take action, and be unstoppable. Oh, and like Mark and I, embrace our soon-to-be AI overlords. Skynet, baby!